You famously said regarding Hillary Clinton, lock her up. You declined to do that as president.
I beat her. It's easier when you win. And they all said lock her up. And I felt, and I could have done it, but I felt it would have been a terrible thing. And then this happened to me. Hillary Clinton, I didn't say lock her up, but the people would all say lock her up, lock her up. Okay. Then we won. And I said pretty openly, I say, all right, come on, just relax. Let's go. We got to make our country great.
I mean, that last part was certainly true. After getting elected in 2016, Donald Trump seemed to drop the notion of locking up Hillary Clinton. But placing the blame for the lock her up chants on his supporters, come on. All right, so look, Trump does have a point that his supporters, in a lot of cases, led the charge on the lock her up chants. There are some instances where he didn't say lock her up directly, like at the 2016 RNC.
America is far less safe, and the world is far less stable than when Obama made the decision to put Hillary Clinton in charge of America's foreign policy. Let's defeat her in November. Okay?
But that doesn't mean he never said or agreed with the chants from his supporters. He did on multiple occasions in 2016, 2017, and even as recently as 2020.
You know what? I've been saying, let's just beat her on November 8th. But you know what? No. You know what? I'm starting to agree with you, I'll tell you. Okay, here's one. Just came out, lock her up is right. No. You gotta speak to Jeff Sessions about that. Crooked Hillary. And then she went 3 weeks later. I agree. I'll tell you something, though. Lock them up. You shouldn't lock them up. Lock up the Bidens. Lock up Hillary. Lock them up.
So I don't really understand the need to lie about this, especially since his supporters seem to love the chant and love the notion of locking his political opponents up.
Pausing here to deliver some honest truth as we do in our news coverage as well. TYT is facing challenges, guys, as the entire industry is. You know who could make the difference? You. If you hit the join button below, it's gonna make all the difference and keep us in business. We appreciate you, thank you. So, well, there's 3 components to it here. So number one, I love watching those MAGA guys all the way back in 2015 and 2016 chanting, lock her up, as they say today. Can you imagine the other side wanting to lock up their political opponents? Guys, you started the chant. So, okay, you could say, oh, you're mad about it, Trump's an angel and he's never done anything wrong, blah, 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 right? But you can't say, oh, I can't believe you guys would lock up your political opponents when you begged Trump to do it. You begged Trump to lock up Hillary. So, okay, well, I know Hillary did something. Oh, she got rid of some classified documents. Trump stole way more classified documents, but no, he's an angel. Okay,
no, but what Hillary did was wrong. Okay.
Yeah, but nobody disputes that.
I know, but like, if we're gonna and look, we're having a conversation about the mishandling of classified documents. Hillary Clinton literally deleted them, right? In order to skirt responsibility for what
deleted copies of them.
Deleted copies of them, but still, why did she delete them?
Of course, she did. What she did was wrong. There's no question
100%.
about it. I don't know why they let everybody walk out with classified documents. Biden, Pence, they had a tiny amount and they gave it back right away, but they shouldn't have had any.
Agreed, yeah.
So look, guys, if you're looking for accountability, I love it. I want accountability for all politicians, Democrats, Republicans. But when you guys are foaming at the mouth and go, lock her up, and then they lock up Trump for the same exact thing, but worse. Or they don't even lock him up, they try him. You guys are like, oh, I can't believe anybody would lock him. You can't say that but you can if you don't give a goddamn about hypocrisy, and you don't. So just admit it for once in your life. Anyway, so Trump, did he enjoy those chants? You just saw it with your own eyes. He loved those chants, of course. So, but to be fair to Trump, because unlike MAGA, we actually are fair. Unlike the mainstream media, we actually are fair. He didn't actually lock her up. And so if you're saying, okay, look, we were having fun, but we didn't actually mean arrest her for nothing, right? Or for that crime or whatever. And Trump didn't actually do it. Okay, he didn't. So now, look, we've gone over 1,000 times, in our opinion, and we're the only ones who think this, and we think that we're the only ones that are fair in this case, is that the charges are not political, but the timing is political. That Merrick Garland should have never waited 2.5 years. He should have, if you got charges against him, why did you wait 2.5 years? So now it's in the middle of the campaign. If the idiot Democrats thought that would help them, it's only hurt them. So, like, there is a way to look at these things in a way that is a little bit objective in calling balls and strikes and things as they actually are. So, but Trump, why did he lie in the first place in an interview that just happened when we've seen it on tape hundreds of times, right? Because he can't help himself. He's a pathological liar.
It's so weird. It's so like the lies that don't even need to be said.
At all, at all.
It's so weird.
All he had to do was do the thing that we're giving him credit for. Guys, did I lock him up? Lock her up? I didn't.
Right.
Right?
And he'd have an argument there. Exactly,
yeah, and he said, but they did. So we were having fun during the campaign. What she did was wrong, etc. But now these guys come and turn around and actually locked me up.
They're not going to lock him up. Look, he was convicted of the 34 counts in the hush money trial, falsifying business documents. He's not going to spend a single day behind bars. Anyone who's trying to convince you that he is lying. Besides which, I personally would be against him spending time behind bars. I believe in restorative justice, and he should get beachfront property instead.
Anna's taking a dig at the extreme left that says that
doesn't want prison time for actual hardcore criminals who do violent crimes, but all of a sudden they forgot about that and are like salivating at the notion of Trump spending time behind bars.
To be fair, I don't know. I haven't checked in with the specific abolitionists.
I certainly have.
I don't know if the abolitionists say there should be no prison for anyone but Trump. But that would be very, very hypocritical.
They're certainly not opposed to what happened to January 6 rioters.
Yeah, and they should be if they're prison abolitionists. Anyways, bottom line is, pathological liar, can't help himself. You see him do it over and over again, even when there's absolutely no need to do it. Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.